City girls, welcome to Wrestling with Things. We wrestle with all sorts of things in sports and entertainment. And now, here are your hosts, David.
All right, so men's Royal Rumble match, women's Royal Rumble match. Who you pulling for, and who you realistically can see pulling this out this year, man? I'm excited. We might have to watch it together at the spot, man. We might have to. Just
Oh,
depend.
I'm down. I'm down to put $5 too. If you want to put $5, $10, but I'm going with Daniel Bryan. That segment with Heyman, I think it's leading to a path of Bryan Roman WrestleMania, and Bryan's gonna probably work with him the same way he was working with Cena. It's just in a different form because he's gonna be the baby face, the pure baby face, and Roman's gonna be the pure heel.
And I think that's what I like the most about that possible dynamic. It's that old school, everybody's rooting for Daniel Bryan, and with this version of Roman Reigns, everybody's against him. It's the classic good guy, bad guy. I like the sound of it, and I do think Daniel Bryan's a favorite. I really do.
Who, well, who is there anybody else that you can see taking that road to WrestleMania run? Because he was the only name I really could put together that made sense.
I think I could see my pick. I think after he got burned, they're gonna keep him off TV, and he's just gonna pop up at the Royal Rumble. The Fiend. I'm gonna pick the Fiend to win the Royal Rumble and face Drew McIntyre because I do think we mentioned it earlier. I think that's the biggest match that they could possibly do with the Fiend, and for Drew McIntyre for a match that that they will be there. You don't need to rely on a part timer. You don't need to, rely on outside shenanigans. I think for Monday Night Raw side of things, that's the biggest thing you could put together. But I would not be surprised if Daniel Bryan pulled it out because the cool thing about that is, if you remember, Daniel Bryan, people turned on Roman Reigns in the first place because they wanted Daniel Bryan to win the Royal Rumble in 2015. So there's so many storyline elements that Roman Reigns and Daniel Bryan could throw jabs at each other. Like Roman could be like, "Yo, I was the right guy the whole time," and Daniel Bryan could be like, "Yo, the people wanted me because they knew that you weren't ready and they knew you weren't good at the time." It I can't be mad at. I want Daniel Bryan to win now that you brought him up, but I'm going with the Fiend. I think it could give Raw a big time matchup, and we've never seen those guys wrestle one another, so I do think it's WrestleMania worthy. Drew McIntyre versus the Fiend, and let's be honest, I think the Fiend might have still been Universal Champion if Roman didn't come back and take it from him. If him and Roman didn't end up on the same brand, but yeah, I think that's my pick.
And you seen he already threw a lot of shots at him, saying that he was a better wrestler, and he made sure he used the word wrestling too.
Yeah,
He made sure he used it because he didn't want to sugarcoat the fact that Roman had to develop to be a good
yeah,
in-ring guy.
yeah.
Remember, he wasn't really that much of a good guy when the Shield was first going on and they were first building things up.
Yeah, he really wasn't. He was green as hell. That's why Ambrose and Rollins did where the workhorse is. He just came in, and did the taunt, the spear, Samoan
Yeah,
drop, and came in. I think it'll be a crazy feud if Daniel Bryan. And the cool part is, it feels like he's won one, but Daniel Bryan's never won a Royal Rumble yet. So
never.
it would be cool
They
that.
did. They didn't allow him to.
Yeah, exactly. So it would be cool that things come full circle, and Roman won it the year Daniel was supposed to win it, and now it comes full circle, and Daniel wins it and goes on to get Roman like it rightfully should have been for back then. So I think it'll be a great story. I can't wait. This Royal Rumble is gonna. I think the unknown of it is gonna make it pretty good. There's a lot of unknown. I wonder which surprises will pop up in the Royal Rumble too, like they do every year. You think Brock pops in somehow, like last year?
No. Nope.
I think we see him at WrestleMania some way.
I'm not sure.
Even if it's a grudge match.
Who? That's the thing. It would have. He's not gonna be at that level yet.
Oh, you can't say that just because he lost on Raw. You can't say that.
But where's the bill? In order for it to work, he would have to look as monstrous as ever.
Yeah,
that's gonna take time.
Yeah, it is gonna take time.
It's gonna take a lot of time.
Bob,
Brock wouldn't fight him now.
Bobby Lashley. I keep coming to you with that, man.
Another guy. He would have to look as monstrous as ever. This guy's losing a riddle. He's losing a riddle.
Riddle, Riddle's been real life begging to be the one to retire Brock. Riddle might be the guy too.
Guy to do what?
He's always Brock Lesnar and him aren't I won't say they hate each other, but Brock's not a fan of Riddle because Riddle always goes around telling people in wrestling that his dream goal is to retire Brock Lesnar. They had a little brief altercation of words back then a few times. So this heat there to use, they both fought for the UFC. So this
it's disrespectful.
Yeah,
it's the most disrespectful thing somebody could say.
Brock saw him in the locker room and was like, "Yo, you and I will never work together, kid. And so stop bringing it up." And he tried to laugh it off.
Because you have to be at a certain type of status to even look at Brock Lesnar eye to eye in a second.
Man, Finn Balor fought this man. I don't want to hear that. And look where he is now.
Finn Balor in the beginning was a star.
Not at the time he fought Lesnar.
He was. The demon thing was still a star.
Let's be real. He was the most filler Lesnar opponent that they ever used.
No, besides New Day was.
Besides Ricochet that time in Saudi Arabia.
Don't forget the New Day too when they fought him in one of those things.
Nah, I don't count that. I don't count that really. He was the most.
That was filler. It was. But Finn at the time, the demon thing was a big deal still.
He wasn't demon though. That's what pissed me off about that match. He wasn't.
It was supposed to be the demon thing.
I don't want to see a regular Finn Balor fight, bro.
It was supposed to be. I don't know why they didn't do it, but it was supposed to be demon because at the time the demon thing was still a big deal to people. They used to love doing the taunt in the air, that whole thing with the face paint. It was working for a while. So that's the only reason why I think Brock even accepted it. But you got to be at a certain type of, you got to build something up crazy in order to get Brock Lesnar, man. This is Brock Lesnar.
I agree. But I find it hard to believe.
And Riddle, and you stand Riddle next to Brock Lesnar, he's going to get killed.
Yo, I'm going to tell you right now, man. Riddle was, I believe, 5-2 in the UFC, man. He's not a joke in this business, man. He's believable, bro. This guy.
Say that again. 5-2.
I don't know if Brock Lesnar would want it with Riddle in a match in the streets. I don't know, or in an octagon. I'm not sure about it. I'm not sure if he wants to feel a kick from Riddle or a elbow from Riddle. Riddle's not a joke. He's not a WWE guy. Riddle could fight.
Dude, Brock Lesnar's probably like almost 100 more than him, bro. He doesn't want that type
he's
of
fatter
abuse.
now. He's less in shape. He's fatter now.
He doesn't have to be in top shape for anybody in that locker room.
Oh man, I don't know.
Come on.
If it's too early in his career, but that's the money match to build up to next year. Riddle and Lesnar. That's the match that you want to see. It's because you're not as familiar with Riddle. Riddle's a really, really good performer.
He has to build it up.
He's gonna. I think after Kurt Angle and Ronda Rousey, we have not seen an athlete transition better to creating a character and being an all around performer like Riddle. We just got to see more of him. Man. Just wait and see. Even Kurt Angle co-signed him. I'm waiting for this guy, man.
I heard and I heard him speak too.
I like the character.
He reminds me of a RVD type of guy.
Oh, wow.
Like bro, dude, all this type of stuff. Like, come on. But RVD can't be in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
RVD can't be in the ring with Brock.
You know what I mean? Like, he's gonna get killed. What type of
disrespectful person are you, bro? First of all, RVD has been in the ring with Brock.
And what happened to him? He got abused.
Yeah. The same way Riddle would get abused. Oh man, Riddle has such a style, man. He has submissions. He has
he has no shoes on. He has that's
great. On. That's great. That's a real UFC fighter.
Swimming trunks. He's trying to be the cool guy. Is that what he's trying to do?
He's a stoner, bro.
Oh, man.
Who doesn't like a good stoner?
A stoner's gonna get in the ring with Brock Lesnar.
He got caught with the UFC. He got caught with marijuana in UFC.
This
guy's gonna get that feud when it does happen. Get ready for Brock to start putting people over, man. Because he's gonna put them over.
Yeah, right. The fact that he already pissed him off, Brock wouldn't do it.
Oh, nah.
Brock has to like you.
He would really be slamming that dude if he really. The fact that he already rubbed him the wrong way.
Brock has to like you.
Brock has to like you.
He has to like you. You know what I mean? Like
everybody. What are you, Paul Heyman?
Oh, come on, man. He has to like you in order to actually. Like, he won't even sell for this guy.
Nah, he really wouldn't though. If they fought now, he wouldn't sell.
He wouldn't even sell for this guy. He would. I'm telling you, it would be the same way he slammed Matt Hardy and Jeff Hardy all around and RVD all around. It would be the same thing with this guy, bro. Dude. Come on, like,
bro. You see the flip flops when he kicks off the flip flops. The firework and pyro goes off. That character's ill.
Come on, man.
Well, you got women's Royal Rumble. I'm going with Bianca Belair as my high pick and my dark horse, who I think I hate to stick to the supernatural gimmick, but I think the supernatural version of Alexa Bliss is a sleeper pick for the Royal Rumble. I got Bianca Belair or Alexa Bliss.
Miss Charlotte Flair.
Oh, come on, Sammy, man. Charlotte Flair? You want to see Charlotte Flair? I'm sorry, she doesn't need to be anywhere near the title picture. I love Charlotte.
Why not?
Flair. I love Charlotte Flair, but Sammy, she won it last year. Stop mortgaging.
Somebody has to be the first
Royal Rumbles to people who don't benefit.
Somebody has to be the first woman back-to-back Royal Rumble winner.
And we have to see Charlotte and Asuka for another WrestleMania. even though we've seen it so many times on regular TV. Come on, nah. I don't want that, man. Unless
Why can't she challenge the SmackDown one?
hold on, unless the plan is to have her win and then to somehow have Oscar between after the Royal Rumble to lose it to Ronda Rousey, and you get Rousey and Charlotte 1-on-1. Unless you did something like that, I don't want to see Charlotte in the title.
Is Rousey gonna be available? I don't know if Rousey.
There's been rumors about her for a long time now that she might want to come back right now. But oh no.
Let me tell you this: if she
somehow,
some way.
That's one thing nobody's talking about. That division misses Ronda Rousey. I see a lot of people talking shit, talking about, they don't need her. The women's roster is more talented than ever.
Absolutely not.
They miss Ronda Rousey. Stop the BS, man.
She legitimized everything. That's why I'm gonna say this. That's why I'm gonna say this. If she somehow gets in that Royal Rumble, I'll switch my pick.